tutorial 11. This is part 9. In the last video we had started to define our add user method. I actually started recording part 9 earlier, and for some reason the software which records the video crashed, and I had already typed the video file that recorded was corrupt, so I've needed to start again. But I've already basically defined the add user function, so I'll go through sort of what changes I've made. We've got all these bits that are basically assigning the values for this username, this user password, and this email. We've got the MySQL 5 query, which is basically checking to see if the user already exists. So we're saying select everything from, this star means everything, so select everything from this instance of the table where username is equal to this username. So if the username already exists, and in the case where the username doesn't already exist, i.e. the query is empty, we're saying we're printing out that the username doesn't exist, and then we're using this insert. We're using this insert into query. So we're saying insert into this table, into the columns username, password, and email, the values this username, this user password, and this email. I think before I had single quotes around these guys, the column names. I removed them. I realised that was wrong. It's just values that you put single quotes around, so I've changed that now. While we're running that in query, we're running the MySQL 6 query, which should insert that data into the table, and then we're confirming that that data has been inserted. In the instance that that user already did exist, i.e. this query 5 wasn't empty, then we're printing out that the username already exists. So that's the add user function. So we could test if this is working. So to test that this is working, I've got some details here down here to add a user. So basically I'm putting in our object name, connectDB, going to the add user public function, passing in the parameters Ben for the username, Ben2015 for the password, and Ben2015@gmail.com for the email. So let's check that works. Let's get a first of all, let's get a connection to MySQL. So localhost, and then PHP myadmin. If it ever loads, that is. And still awful slow. So we're into the software, so let's select the test database that we've been working on. If it ever loads. Right, so at the minute we don't have our table, which is cool table. So it's because reason being is we had called in the last tutorial, I think we had called the delete table method, so that was obviously deleting the table. So let's the delete table method's commented out now, so this should work. So it's object.php that we're running. So we've got an error on line 123. So line 123, what does it? Interesting. Unexpected public and on line 123. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. First time that error has appeared. I think there's maybe too many braces there. What does it say that one defines? Yeah, let's delete that. And let's run that again. Undefined variable MySQL 5 on line 105. So let's sort out that error. Yeah, that's wrong. That should be this MySQL 5. And come to think of it, we should add these guys to here. Okay, should just about sort it out. So, call to undefined method, database, MySQL, query 6 on line 115. Okay, that should be it. Call to undefined database method database dot MySQL query on line 115. Okay, I see. Again, my mistake. So it should be MySQL query 6 equals that guy. Alright, that should be it. Okay. User Ben has been created. So it's been through all of this. Again, this has been called up by the constructor where all these values are set. I'll just make that a little bit bigger so you can actually see it. The connection to the host is being confirmed by the connection method. Connection to the database is being confirmed by the database method. The database method automatically calls the create table method, which creates a table, cool table, and then we get the confirmation that from the create table method that cool table has been created, and then we've called this we've called this add user method here.